are back streaming before Monday Night Raw's premiere at 3 p.m. Eastern. I doing a game because nothing else to do.
Stop it, quiet, if it's snow, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run.
Tonight, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It's a special Saturday night edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
TLC being next weekend.
As we'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Carson Wentz and the Tennessee Titans.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And Jones with a nice burst there on 1st down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards.
9-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ronald Jones, my running back.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
And the Buccaneers, 1st down.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers.
Caught.
You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Ronald Jones.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
21-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Gronk, so tough to cover. Sometimes a flag's going to come out.
His size and his ability create a lot of these pass interference calls. If you're trying to go through him to get to the ball, that's almost impossible, and he benefits on the play.
They'll try and run it in with Jones.
Touchdown.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones taking it in. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
The first quarter.
Justin Tucker for the
Already a
extra point.
touchdown.
And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Titans nothing.
That time a 6-play drive. And it's Ronald Jones and polishes it off with a touchdown run.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Hang on. Trying to find people to play with because I'm bored.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback in his 5th season now, the former number 2 overall pick, Carson Wentz.
And not only is he blessed physically, this guy is the quintessential gym rat. Cannot get enough football. In fact, during his rookie season, when he was charged with being the guy who brought the food to the quarterback meetings early, and they would often start at 5 in the morning, he always beat everyone else to the building and was ready to go before the rest of the guys arrived.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
The 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Out to
Sack, fumble.
He lost the
Buccaneers.
And the Buccaneers have.
We talk about just
The Bucs have it.
Mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And they'll get this from the
3rd down.
5. Pickup of 3. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell.
First.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
That's good for a Buccaneers 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll try and run it in with
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Le'Veon Bell taking it in as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Justin Tucker.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
down to you,
Get
though.
him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty
Fumble and recovery.
He's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
To the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Buccaneers.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it is now 21-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Sorry for that delay.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
I just don't want it in the end
Taking it
zone.
about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now Wentz on third down. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Second down.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And
looks
down
like
he goes.
He did not make it. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him. Bring it up 4th down.
He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones. A second nice move. There he goes.
All the way. Touchdown. Ronald Jones. 71-yard touchdown. Tampa Bay extends their lead.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball
What a
game
touchdown.
where one team is pressing.
Look at this replay. Ronald Jones. Look at the celebration.
And that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it.
27-0.
That's what it feels like right now. They are all over it.
28-0.
Connect on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. start on the ground with Elliott. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ezekiel Elliott.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Shotgun now for Wentz. It's a short one here.
4th down.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as...
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel
almost
very good
caught.
about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at 2nd down. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards now.
At the 31. It's a gain of...
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as he'll
4th
get
down.
to him at about the 33. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it with Bell. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Has the first.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Looking in zone for Jones. And
Flag.
that's gonna wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Pass
Let's check in
interference.
with our referee.
Defense.
Trying to
1st and
disrupt
goal.
Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
And he's
Touchdown. Gronkowski and the Buccaneers.
Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Come on.
There's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
I was in.
Justin Tucker lining
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
35-0. I'll be right back real quick. I need to stop stalling. For real. I need to stop stalling. Let me leave this party real quick. Because no one's going to join anyway.
Through to extend the lead.
Titans nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1.
Fumble! Bucs recover the football! On the kick return! Buccaneers!
In any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot.
Caught! Touchdown! Buccaneers!
What a catch for the touchdown.
First receiving touchdown for Julio Jones.
Because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is
41-0.
touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive,
One-handed catch.
They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said
Titans are doo-doo. And I messed that up.
The guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down.
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Tucker with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
They go for 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. And they'll run the option.
Fumble! Bucs recover it again.
He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Third fumble by Carson Wentz, the quarterback to the Titans.
15-yard line.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game, and you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them, but the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better, and now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling.
Touchdown again! Buccaneers! Julio Jones!
His 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away with this one. Still first quarter, 2 receiving.
The Bucs offense is running away.
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people.
49-0.
Lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A big run that time by Elliott. 45 yards.
45 yards.
Titans, 1st down.
45-yard run.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to take this one down.
2nd down.
The 23-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun. Wentz. Quick slant to Brown. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. They'll run the jet sweep.
Oh!
And he'll get this one down to about the
2nd down.
line. Give him
Second
a
and
couple
8.
on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
10-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
10th carry now for Elliott. He pushes forward.
Third down.
Down to the 6-yard line.
3rd and 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
He will score. Touchdown.
Tennessee Titans with the
6
touchdown.
yards away. And the Titans are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
I know what the scoreboard says here, but for all those who are playing fantasy football, their scoreboard. Someone.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score.
Greg Zuerlein.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Jackson now to return. Dances by him. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy.
To 28.
Jackson on the return.
2 yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10. At their own.
So out come the Bucs now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Almost intercepted. It was thrown to Brown, the intended receiver.
It was Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that.
That should have been a flag.
That will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He's going deep for Brown.
That should be a flag. Pass interference, please.
That one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
First down.
Jackson. And brought down, but not before.
First quarter is over.
That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
Ronald Jones the second with the ball.
Jones. And this
First down.
First down is the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Marcus Golden in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Looking end zone.
End zone.
And he's got it.
Caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
48 yards.
Touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down because already we're seeing him run past
one hand
guys in order to make these catches, and being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a
one-handed catch.
Things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
They're going to fake it, and they failed. 55-7.
Nothing comes of it.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
32-yard line.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? To throw, it's Wentz. And he'll point forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on it, bring people to life, make them move a little bit
2nd down and 11.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott.
Out of bounds.
Midfield and down into Buccaneers
3rd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Wentz. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Elliott. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Wentz. And he finds the tight end Rodgers.
And he fumbled it too.
The ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see
The ball
inside
was
his
luckily
face
out of bounds for
mask.
him.
Relief. He coughed it up, but it goes
Did
out
not
of
mean
bounds.
to
They
press
keep it.
that.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Now Wentz on the bootleg.
Sack.
Wentz coming and down he goes. Cameron Wake in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's
Going
still
for a field goal.
long way to go in this
Might be
football
far.
game. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll
To
find
25.
that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Brady.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back.
Almost intercepted.
And maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
1st down.
Jackson. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. On first down, Brady looking downfield for Jones.
Jones.
This is caught inside the 15.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 5
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Brady, and this offense is running away with this one. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
And the route is on here in this first half. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Sack. Buccaneers recover. And he fumbled it. Bucs recover the football. Touchdown. Another first half touchdown. It's only second quarter. 68-10.
Just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Floating one, incomplete.
On the fake extra point.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible.
Too.
On first down, Elliott. And he'll get this up to about
Elliott
the
taken
40.
down.
Ezekiel Elliott.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a
10 to 68.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. Oh, what a juke into space.
Touchdown, Tennessee Titans.
Ezekiel Elliott on the carry.
60 yards.
Ezekiel Elliott, 60 yards. And the Titans are able to get a score back.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20.
And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in the zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now.
Caught first down at the 44.
Have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that,
Flag.
QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
I threw that.
Here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
Leads to second and goal. at the Titans' 8-yard line.
2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Brady.
Touchdown!
For the Buccaneer touchdown.
Touchdown again.
There to make the grab. And this offense continues to pour it on. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
And the route is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he'll go
3rd
down
and
right
3.
at the 30-yard line.
Yep.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Elliott. And he's able to get the first.
Ezekiel Elliott keeps running the ball.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it. Wentz looking middle.
2nd and 10.
He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Wentz.
Fumble. Bucks recover the football. It is picked up by the Buccaneers.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there.
Flag.
Nobody else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Actually,
well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass.
try again.
Yet they call pass interference.
I was in the end zone, clearly.
So confused. He was looking for Julio. Jones is Pro Bowl receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pick that. He's got
That time, it's good. Touchdown.
Offense continuing to pour it on. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. someone delivering it accurately.
The record is finally broken since 1950.
True team record, but he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
This is taken just shy of the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Titans off.
Hang on, let me see if someone joins the party I start up. Just seeing, cause I'm bored.
Set to begin the drive, and a fumble last time. Ball.
Wait, let me appear online. I'm gonna appear online. Oof. Mystery? Hello.
Talk about
I wonder how
all
plus
the
works
time in
if
the
you have a
National
different
Football
account.
League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't
do you mean?
think that when every team gets
You have no
together for the
plus,
first
right?
time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps,
But it
first
still works.
camp in the regular season.
Because
Ball
I
security comes
have
up
my
about
best
the
friend's
second
account.
sentence of the coach's address.
And
I don't
Which
get
is
how.
plus.
Drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate
How
game
why do you
situations.
not
Doesn't
war?
always work out though.
First down
Because
carry
I
by
have his
Elliott doesn't
account,
amount to
which
much, as he'll get forward
I have
for
his
about a couple.
like entirety of his
Second
account,
down and
and which means I can still play online, but I can't get any places in plus games or do anything at plus as well.
Here's Wentz to throw. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson.
Bitch.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Taking down at the 1 yard line. Go
A
down.
big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now
Taking
on
down at
first
the
and
1.
goal.
And see with a touchdown.
And he gets in.
Touchdown, Tennessee Titans.
Ezekiel Elliott.
23 to
Ready for the
82.
regular season with his second touchdown of the game.
Me winning in the
And the
second
Titans
quarter.
are able to
Fun.
at least knock this deficit down a bit. And now
Block the
it's
field
blocked.
goal.
This is going the other way.
It's
big
going
man
the
get
other way.
oxygen tank ready, but he will not be able to bring this one back. And the
82
extra
to
point
23.
attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away. And we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
Brady now on first down.
Thrown
Looking
to
deep for
Jones.
Julio. That's
Almost
gonna be
caught.
knocked away
Incomplete.
and incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away. Brady's incompletion on first
Ronald
down
Jones
leads
to
to a
running
second
back.
and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones.
Oh.
It's a foot race. He's at the
Foot
30,
race.
10. And he's
Touchdown.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
71 yards.
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And this Buccaneer offense is running away with this one. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Now a hit.
Fumble.
Football.
Let's get that swagger.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Eric Sommer taking it in as his guys continue to pour it on.
Justin.
Let me see what this is on actually. Settings, game options, all pro, and I'm winning like no tomorrow. 94 to 23.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right, other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. That's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Looking downfield for Jones.
Almost intercepted.
Incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away. On 3rd down, here's Jones.
1st down.
He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, it's Brady sliding out of the pocket. And he will not make
Down
it
goes
back
Tom
to the line
Brady.
of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. J.J. Watt that time, able to do what he does
J.J.
best,
Watt.
and that sacked the quarterback.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things...
Interception.
And it's intercepted.
Fumble.
And the ball is knocked out. And I think they are gonna
Titans
get
recover
this one back.
anyways.
Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. Obviously, you got
2nd quarter ends in 19 seconds.
Credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players, knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact
Timeout.
coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Down Titans.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. It's
Down you
complete to
go.
Brown, right side. Now a timeout taken.
You're going for a
Perhaps
field
chance
goal.
for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And Zerline's kick is good.
2 seconds
And
left
they'll
in
get
the
back 3,
2nd
but this
quarter.
remains a large deficit. So a late turnover leads to a quick
26
drive, and in
to
turn, that quick
95.
drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, But how about the other side, learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board. Well done.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk
End of the
takers out
second
there.
quarter.
They want to take one more shot before the clock
Third
runs
quarter,
out.
Titans get the ball.
Hang on, we'll jump over halftime. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. On first down, Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
4-yard line.
They'll run with Elliott. And
Third down and 1.
Tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of
So down
scrimmage.
to 2 on me.
Taken down.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down.
Third down.
Play action. Now Wentz. And
Fourth
this
down.
is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A big kick
Now
there.
going
We'll call it
Antonio Brown at the
56
2-yard
yards on the
line.
punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. And now let's discuss Julio Jones. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he is really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards.
With the ball.
Wow, that's a really big game.
Showed some flash on the run, but he will be brought down shy of his 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 9.
Again, it's Jones. And they'll get him down up past
First
the
down.
15, just shy of the 20. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Looking deep for Julio.
Caught.
And got his man complete.
Julio Jones.
And he's
Touchdown.
into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
7 rushing touchdowns.
81 yards. And this
81-yard
Buccaneer offense, they're
touchdown.
running away with this one. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game.
102 to
How about
26.
these strikes that we're seeing?
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to
play is
begin the
this?
drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain.
Fumble.
He coughs it up.
Recovery.
Loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
Preseason.
yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
And on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
11 yards there, first down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
12-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Jones
and the offense moving quickly to the line.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
On third down, Jones. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. They'll go with Jones. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Well, they knew who to turn to on fourth down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise, because normally that's bread and butter for them.
Going nowhere.
Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there.
Backwards,
all credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
On second and 11 now. Wentz. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they're going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback will be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
This is caught. Gronkowski.
Out of bounds.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7.
And he fends him off.
And 3.
But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Ndamukong Suh. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, it's Brady. Now slant to Jones.
Brady's pass.
And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down.
Brings up fourth down.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down.
Interception.
Intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And
down to 6.
To the 6-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Sack.
Gets to him, and down he goes.
Fourth down.
4-yard line. Thomas Davis in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
With it is Brown. Brown with a stick skill. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but
Call touchdown. Julio Jones.
Touchdown. Julio Jones. 47 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up.
53 yards.
The number is staggering. What a performance. This man knows how to find the end zone and make it count.
Tucker now for the extra point. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Shotgun now for Brady. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun. Wentz. Now the ball
Fumble.
comes loose. And the Buccaneers have it.
Bucks have it again.
Wentz on the keeper.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off.
Incomplete.
He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
He was covered by Jamal.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and
on the counter. Here's Jones, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
3rd down.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Brady. Gets this one to use check. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Never mind.
Well, certainly not the one.
I can't. Come on.
They were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw again.
Interception.
Wentz. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Charles, there's something special about one of those big D linemen bringing it in. Off the tip there. Really nice coordination.
Very much so. And I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it at about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key. When you got a chance to take one away, you want people comfortable with the football, and it paid off there.
Ronald Jones.
Oh, that's just not fair.
Touchdown.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
4th rushing touchdown.
A 22-yard scamper. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Tucker with the extra point.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to...
Huh.
Get away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he
Fumble.
loses the football a second
Recovery
time.
again.
It's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. No,
Way
he almost
off.
had it.
Brady.
Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent
record in
field
real life is
position.
55.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
Made
They're
it.
sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. And Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles.
Why are you quiet?
Good word.
Oh.
They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now the throw pulled
Fumble.
in by Anderson.
Again,
Anderson
recover the
loses the
football.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
The tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Brady. Looking in
Brady.
for Jones. Oh, he
Out of
almost had
bounds.
it for the pick.
Almost
A great
intercepted.
chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They'll run it with Jones.
First down.
A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. And the drive stays in motion.
Running backwards.
With a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. A
38
huge loss on the
yards.
play, And that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design.
A 79-yard field goal. Fail.
Cool down and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Hey, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
Deal. Wentz now on first down.
Down you go.
Incomplete.
Never even caught it either.
Hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
16 yards.
End of the third quarter. Into the final quarter.
This third quarter of action.
Into the fourth
and that'll
quarter.
do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. That's complete right around the 8.
Touchdown, Tennessee Titans.
For a Tennessee touchdown. Robbie Anderson, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Titans are able to get a score back.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how good is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon, and Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few
Injury
adjustments.
timeout.
And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
They'll try and run for
First down.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Now a first down carry by Bell.
Oh my goodness.
Good game so far, and you know something?
Dang, Bell's not even injured after
They decided
that.
to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy.
Flag, but it's still caught.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Pass interference, defense.
They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
Field goal is
And this
good.
one is right down the middle. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and that's all about ball control, isn't it?
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Fumble. Another recovery
Picked up by the Buccaneers.
by the Bucks.
And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. On 2nd and 2, Fitzpatrick. And he's
Touchdown.
in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Eric Silver ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time, because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now Dion Lewis to return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. On first down, it's Taylor. Anderson.
Another fumble. Bucks recover the football.
Buccaneers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going
Frank
to address this
Gore.
in practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Jared Wilson.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Titans 39.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick.
Fitzpatrick.
A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
He's going to go up top again.
Flag.
Incomplete as it's knocked away, but a penalty flag is
Pass
down.
interference.
So who's
Defense.
this gonna be on? Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all, and it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
First receiving touchdown, Le'Veon Bell.
Ready for the regular season with
The
his
running
2nd
back.
touchdown of the game. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And here's Lewis. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Clock stops at 12 minutes, 33 seconds.
33-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line up.
And nothing but green grass here.
Touchdown, Titans. 67 yards.
Touchdown, Titans.
Tennessee.
Robbie Anderson, 67 yards. And the Titans are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Oh, able to avoid him. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Bell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the counter, here's Bell. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And down he goes at the 45 after a
injury timeout.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
The 43-yard line.
They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick.
Called by Le'Veon Bell.
Spectacular one-handed grab there. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
15 more yards. That's another Buccaneers.
1st down, Fitzpatrick. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Le'Veon Bell.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
They'll go again with Bell. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Gain of 5. It's 4th down.
4th down, Fitzpatrick.
Touchdown. I thought.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
I caught that.
It looked like he had it. And
can I challenge that at all? No, I can't. Wait, I had that. One, two, three. No, okay. 1, 2. Okay, I don't know anymore.
Dropped it. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
The game pros.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down.
Sack.
And he's going to have to eat this one.
2nd down and 12. 16, yeah.
That right now,
2nd down and 16.
That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it.
Fumble.
He lost the
Another recovery by the Bucks.
Buccaneers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Bucks with the timeout.
Bucks forced to use their third and final
Not forced, I
timeout.
wanted to.
So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
again, they run. Again, it's Gore.
35-yard line.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there. First down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the counter, Gore.
Run, Frank.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
He's
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
they run the counter. Gore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
39-yard line.
On first down, it's Gore. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Gore, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
6-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They run the counter. Gore.
Frank Gore.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
They run the counter. Gore. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of 2 yards.
Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down.
First down. And Le'Veon fumbled. What?
It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Thank you for
for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
It's overturned.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And here's carry number 10 for Frank Gore. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
Brought down.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And he'll get it here to the
breaking 2 tackles,
line.
get into the
That
1st and
leads us to
goal.
a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
First down and goal to go.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick.
Almost intercepted.
But that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
4 minutes and 13 seconds in the 4th quarter.
This is Bell, able to push his way
Run,
through.
Le'Veon,
And maybe a
stupid
measure
head.
of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down.
Here's Bell. And he'll take this one inside the
goal.
10 down to the 8. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
They'll run it with Bell. And he'll be brought down at about the 4. He didn't get in, nowhere close. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Taylor.
First down.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Tennessee.
Now Taylor. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Taylor,
fumble.
he lost the football.
Buccaneers.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is
Frank,
near.
we're running backwards.
They cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
2-minute warning in the fourth quarter.
It'll be a disastrous loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and forever.
Second and forever, I'm asleep.
As we welcome you back, and let's see what they've come up with offensively after
that's a
having
second
time
and
to talk
forever.
it over. They'll try and run some clock now with Bell.
Run, Le'Veon.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
1-yard line. It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bell. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Sean Davis.
Fitzpatrick to throw for it on fourth down. Letting one go deep for Roberts.
No.
And this is going to be incomplete.
The first line, first down line was right there.
And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as
touchdown Titans.
Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more
Tennessee
for the fantasy
trying
guys,
to catch up, but it ain't gonna
just
work.
Maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Zerline connects on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Fair catch.
Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
The Bucs ready to take over once again. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they take a knee. And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. And they will take a knee here.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
2-1, end of the game.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever
the end of the game.
Run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.